Those moments that change your life forever. My defining moment came at a cost of $1,080,762. Think about that number. $1,080,762. For that amount of money, you could buy a small private island. For that amount of money, you could take the first flight to Mars. But I would rather buy 66,666 large bags of peanut M&Ms. My defining moment came when the man that I loved, the man that I met online after my husband of 26 years passed away suddenly, the man I gave my heart to, the man I gave my hopes and my dreams to, the man I gave my hidden stories to, and the man I gave my money to. My defining moment came when he came online one morning and said it had all been a scam. Scammers don't confess. Why would he confess? What had happened? I thought he was lying. He confessed because he wanted my forgiveness. He confessed because he'd fallen in love with me, for my goodness and my kindness. He had confessed because he wanted to continue our relationship. He confessed that he lied. He took my heart and he took my money. Deceived, devastated. Me, a former bank executive who was trained to detect fraud and scam. Me, a former Air Force intelligence officer, a captain, trained to protect the security of our nation. Me, a business owner. A business owner. And a damn Yankee who never gives money to anybody. He took my heart and he took my money. I went to the FBI. They listened to my story and they said there was nothing they could do about it. And at that moment, I put up my mask and I became the woman behind the smile. To the world, I was fine. But inside, I was dying. We all have stories. We all have said something that we've hidden. We've all done something that we're ashamed of. What are we going to do with those stories? Are we going to hide under a rock, be ashamed and scared and not tell anybody? Are we going to put up that mask and live forever behind our smiles? Maybe for a short time, but not forever. It is time now to stand up, speak up, tell your stories so that you might help someone that's beside you having that same defining moment. It doesn't matter about my $1 million scam. It doesn't matter about your devastating divorce. It certainly doesn't matter about some financial fiasco. You can't take the money with you. Our last suit has no pockets. But we can take our defining moments and use them for good. We can change the world for good if we stand up in our power. I ask you to go to my website, The Woman Behind the Smile, and get your 7 steps to standing up in your power, because now is the time to stand up in our power. Now is the time to speak up. Now is the time to be that person that will choose the right. And rather than being the woman behind the smile, it is now time to be the woman with the smile. My name is Debbie Montgomery Johnson, and I am the woman with the smile.